fucking head, including his management, all the people who took money out of his pocket, his agents, all these so-called helpers and whatever. Like, I was fucking angry. Like, and I was angry at myself. I was angry at myself because I never asked. I don't want any connection with his wife at all. Like, I saw what he went through before he passed, and from heaven or hell or purgatory or Arby's, wherever he is, and he's looking down, I don't ever want him to think I crossed him and talked to that woman. You know, when she was looking for money for the documentary, I pretty much shut her down because I knew exactly what she was going through. She wasn't doing that to honor his memory.
Right.
She was doing that to put $250 in her pocket from Netflix, or so she thought.
Right.
Okay,
Right.
which is why you put a special together. So when I heard that they were putting a special together, and nobody even thought about a fucking headstone, I was just blown away.
Well, we didn't know either until I asked some family members. I go, hey, send me a picture of the headstone. I'd love to. I don't know why I wanted to see it, but I'd love to see it, I said, you know. And everyone kept saying, no, we don't have one yet. Well, a year went by, a year and some change went by, and
his birthday, certain days hey, you know, the Facebook memory would pop up, and we're in so-and-so town with them. So it always, every day we think about it, and we call each other, and then
there was a little piece of plastic, and it just said Ralphie May, like a laminated grade school kid thing, you know, on a stick, you know. And I was like, we can't have this, you know, this is.
Like, he's helped us. There's no way.
There's no way. And we went there, brother, after you and I talked and all that, and here's a beautiful headstone now. And we smoked a couple fucking joints and left one for him. I even joked with him, like, all right, Ralphie, this fucking Mexican gardener's going to steal this joint. But it's for you, brother. This thing's for you.
Yeah, we put solar lights on it so it lights up at night and shit.
Yeah.
But we had a good time. Like, we just smoked weed. We
these people never really knew how much people loved him. I mean, yeah, fans loved Ralphie. He was funny. But I don't know if Ralphie knew the intensity of our love for him. Like, he doesn't know how much I really miss him. When I go to New York, Georgie picks me up. Georgie won't shut the fuck up.
Yeah, we know.
We get into,
we met him.
We get into our conversations about Ralphie. You know, it hit him hard. It's hit me hard. I'm sure it fucked with you in more ways than one. People fucked with you.
Oh, yeah.
People have seen you and have drawn that conclusion, Ralphie, whatever. And that's what happens after somebody dies. Hey, after Belushi died, Richard De Niro and Robin Williams were in the room, supposedly. They didn't get work for a year.
Right.
You just got the stink of death on you.
Yeah.
And there's nothing you could do. And you guys didn't lay down. Plus, you did something that these fucking Gentiles know nothing about.
Right.
You cared for somebody's honor after they fucking died, which most people forget. Again, remember when Marilyn Martinez died?
Mm-hmm.
I had 20 people come up to me how much they love Marilyn. There's a certain comic that was at the wake. When you're at somebody's wake, because that was a wake I one time was into a fist fight with Jeff Valdez and shit. Tremendous. They wrote about it in the paper. But when you're at a wake and then you go to the cemetery, there's always one or two people, because of your love for that person who passed away, you'll have a bond forever.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't have to talk to you about Ralphie every fucking time I see you. But guess what? There's going to be one night where you're feeling down. I'm going to hit you up, think about Ralphie today, and it's going to bring a smile to your face. You bond, this might bring a smile to your face. At the wedding of this fucking animal, at the wedding, at the funeral,
These faces are fired as you guys are ready to do battle between the Buffalo Bills and the New Orleans Saints. The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
Let's go. 18 Gators.
Now a handoff looking right. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And not too much going there as he'll get it up to the 23-yard line. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on second down.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
Back to throw. Gray finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 15 yards that time, and a Buffalo first.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
60 outlaw. Hey, exit.
Gray looking to throw on second down. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the first down marker. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on fourth down. The Bills send the punter out. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. Taken in at the 11. 12 yards on the return that time. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10.
Let's go now. 90 Wolf.
You can't block me. You can't block me. You can't block me.
Check 52.
Watch the twist. Watch the twist.
Let's go.
Now a first carry for Daniel Pumphrey. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
Ready, break.
Check. Crunch. Crunch. Crunch.
Check. Go.
On the run, it's Pumphrey. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Set, ready? 60 or.
Right there. I'm going to run you over. I'm going to run you.
Ready?
They'll go option to the short side. Stepping up, he'll try and run. They'll run it now with Pumphrey. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to him.
36. 36. Watch out. Watch out. Watch out. Watch out.
And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a first down.
Anytime the offense shows what they call a shot play or a trunk play where they're trying to get big yardage, sometimes people just call it gadget plays, and you hold it to a game that we just saw there, you feel pretty good about yourself as a defense.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 44-yard line. A running play on first down, and it turns into a fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Stick. It's caught. Smith. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
They run with Pumphrey. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
Shaq Lawson's one of those guys that after a while you quit just trying to define him by a position. Defensive end, outside linebacker, doesn't matter. He knows how to get upfield and spill some plays.
So disruptive. What makes him so disruptive?
I think it's strength. If you see his upper body, I mean, he's got some strength up there and some really good hands, but he's got some surprising quickness as well to get him upfield.
Following the made field goal, Lutz to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told.
Oh, boy.
Shy of the 20. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive, and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of the offensive line. Tell them they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard. Going to give this time to the tailback. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Tackle made by Deidron Sinnott.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. Now a handoff here to his running back. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Here's Gray off the play fake. And he fires one that's intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. There he goes left side. And he'll score. Touchdown, New Orleans.
INT, pick 6.
Did I just see what I thought I saw? Did I just see what I thought? That had to be. Come on, say it for me. Say it for me. Who picked up that pass?
The free safety.
Oh, you got to have those great skills back there. Eyes, anticipation, great hands. And, of course, how about the fluid moves afterwards to take it all the way to the house?
Sounds like you're watching your old game film up here in your head.
Yo, that's
Man, I need a break off for this nigga, man.
I just never was.
Over fucking 40 intercepts in 2 years. Shit. That's what I'm saying. Throw that ball. Now you got to throw that ball now. I got you. Now I got you.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now. And I'm going to take it into the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball.
Let me get that. That's a wrap now. I got you where you just throwing. It ain't happening. Got you where I want you.
Second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
Hey, Charlie.
On 2nd and 9. Stick. He's going to air this thing out deep for Thomas.
Oh, come on.
He dropped it in the end zone.
Coverage was very good that time. A nice job to smother him as the ball arrived, and that ensured an incomplete pass.
And it keeps 6 points off the board. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
You're not going to respect Thomas?
On 3rd down, it's Stick. It's caught inside the 25. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A big gain of 31 on 3rd down. Stick looking to throw on 1st and 10. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints.
Same play, and you ain't going to try and adjust.
Touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. What's good on the extra point? And that makes our score 17-0. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down. No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard.
His offensive line weak as shit.
I think you just called it desperation time.
I gotta send that blitz now.
You mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
And they're able to get this across the 35. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
He must be trying to get a breakout with that running back, because all he doing is running. Nah, I gotta shut that down. So all he doing is running.
Scrimmage the 37 on 1st and 10. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Gonna give this time to the tailback. He's got the first down and more past midfield.
Damn. There you go. That's a wrap for him. Ain't no more feeding him. Now I'm going to send that all out blitz.
Offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now a give right side. Grant able to push forward for about 4 down to the 37.
We're going to take that field goal.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. The Bills on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Looking to throw. Gray throwing middle, and it's complete. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 26.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the
I don't
defender
respect
think he's
him.
going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
A'Shawn Robinson there on the stop.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick-6. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just
His quarterback sucks.
The lead is swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And they're going to stop him short of the 20 with a penalty flag down. And what's the call here? So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And last time, decent field position. Pick 6, obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right? Good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit.
Went goal line on his ass.
On this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando.
Yeah, you trying to feed that running back.
In progress, as well as
but it ain't happening.
Today. The coach. We get slap happy up here sometimes.
It's not happening.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now, 3rd and long. Back to throw. Gray. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
The Bills send the punter out as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
I ain't got no offensive yards because I'm doing all defense.
This is taken at the 15. A good return there, 17 yards. And that will come the offense as they take over. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Let me see.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
And he is into the end zone.
God damn, Shouty.
His 3rd touchdown now on the year as his guys continue to pour it on. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase it.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. Just him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
So conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like you had green on that.
Dude, that's my side of the field.
First down, but it's not going to get him much. Maybe
it's not happening.
That's all. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now they try the right side here. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
He got to be trying to do a breakout. Boy, just keep running the goddamn ball.
Able to do that here in the first half.
And that means that the whole offense has adopted that attitude and that persona. We're going to take care of this young quarterback. Let's all get together and run it and take the pressure off.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field.
On first down, it's Grant, and he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
Tighten up, on, ready.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And
not happening, playboy.
The football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the 2nd quarter.
And you're not going to pass it. 6 seconds.
So a 3rd and 9 and 6 defensive backs out there in the dime.
Patrolling the passing lanes.
Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the first on the 35-yard strike. So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. Set now to go for the 3rd quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Again, it's Pumphrey. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him. They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Dixon. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it's just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But it looks like they're ready to go.
Mike 58 right there. I got you. I got you, son. I got you. You're all mine. You're all mine, baby. Get this. You're all mine. Check it out, read. Share. Get it.
They stay on the ground with Dixon. He's got the 1st down and more inside the 40. A big gain there on 3rd and long. 41 yards.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. DK Metcalf. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Lutz with the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know, at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10, kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use, just something to get you off to a quick start.
Now Gray, off play action. He's got a man, complete. And all the way down to the 37. A big play here for Buffalo. Yards. Now look, you're not going to be able to get this all back at once, but that certainly helps.
So you're saying 3 yards in a cloud of dust, not the strategy?
I go aerial attack.
Yeah, I think that's what has to happen. And if you're going to run it, you need to break off big chunks. We just saw a big play right there. They need plenty of those.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield, incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Back to throw is Gray. Off the play fake. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Sheldon Rankins in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
But nothing takes a start to have a good drive quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to them.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. Looking to throw. Gray. And they're going to bring him down. Back across midfield at the 45. The Bills' drive stalls out on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs.
Set. 15, run. 15 line. Hey, echo.
58, boys, 58, 58, Mike. Yo, 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 yo.
Off play action, it's Stick. He's going to air this thing out deep for Thomas. And it'll be intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Hey, high 7. 5.
Gray now to throw again. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. And a strange one here, a little befuddled. They're sending out the field goal unit now. He connected on his first, this from 41. The kick by Lutz is good. And they're sitting pretty now as the lead grows even further. So he splits the uprights and has to be a nice feeling. Right when it left his foot, knew it was good.
Yeah, just like a good three-point shooter in basketball, right? Release the ball, fall back on defense without even looking. You know it's going in the hoop.
And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
So 3 field goals that he's hit now. This last one helps him stretch out the lead.
He's been solid, hasn't he? And he lives up to the adage that every offensive coach has ever said to us. We want to end every possession with a kick, right? For them, it's either extra point, field goal, or at worst, a punt. In this case, it's been 3s.
And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
They go play action here on first down. On the crossing route, complete. That's Bishop. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Give him 18 on that one as the Bills are going to have a first down. This quarterback now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Gray. And he's taken down here by the Saints. Sheldon Rankins racking up sack number 12 for him on the year.
And that's his 2nd sack of the game, but this player, disruptive in all phases, whether he's going upfield, coming underneath, you name it. He's a big-time guy you have to block.
Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Gray, off play action. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. A big play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bills claw one back.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone. Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. And what is going on here? Are they serious? First down, and they're in punt formation. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Alex Anzalone in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. 2nd and 14. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with him.
And this time, contact and and my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the second week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirt.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And the Bills will be backed up to start the drive. They'll have it 1st and 10. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go? It got his man complete. And all the way down to the 39.
Fucking game done fucking juked or whatever to speed it up. The fuck, man? I was supposed to take that bitch.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Gray on 1st down. He'll take a shot for the end zone, and that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. A'Shawn Robinson, too much to handle that time, gets the sack. The Bills on 3rd down. They're right at about the league average, 40%, 4 for 10. This is 3rd and 16. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
They're already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down.
4-7's the mic. 4-7's the mic. I got it. Mike's 40.
Now Gray throwing on 4th down. Throw left side complete. That's Bishop. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. So can this New Orleans defense stand tall again? 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. Gray. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown.
Fucking play. I hate playing zone.
And the Bills are able to make things a bit more respectable.
And that touchdown, well, it barely puts a dent in this lead. And unfortunately, I'm having too many flashbacks right now. I remember getting beat down like this playing before.
Oh, yeah? College, high school?
College. Not a heck of a lot of fun. I still remember playing and trying to tackle an elusive tailback who ended up scoring 4 touchdowns, 226 yards. He scored so many times and had so many great runs, I knew every note to their school's fight song.
Bet that ice bath felt extra cold afterwards, too.
Oh, no, there was no ice bath. You're just trying to get out of there before the reporters got to you.
And what is this? They're lining up here to punt on 1st down. So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. And that'll skip out of bounds inside the 20 at the 17-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from it.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Past the 20.
Look at this shit, Speedy.
And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. A big
Fuck.
play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Bills get a bit closer. Hauschka adds the extra point, and that will shave one more off this lead. Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And a good return as he'll be.
That's why I hate fucking jumping up fast and getting fucking defensive touchdown. I feel like you get penalized because you're not supposed to go over the 35 fucking points. So I hold up a little bit.
I would say they went 3 and out last time, but actually they didn't even get to 3 and out.
Look at this shit.
Decision to us here in the booth.
Yeah, let's hope they don't go 1 and out, but maybe, possibly, let's try and think with them here. Try and play field position, maybe. Turn the ball over, put it in the hands of their defense. Who knows?
You're a nice man. On second down, it's Dixon. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long. The Saints on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12.
Look at this bitch running to the fucking line.
Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And this will be out of bounds, and they spot it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things.
In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Sheldon Rankins, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. 2nd and long. He's going to look deep down the field. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Back to throw. Gray going to throw right side here. Complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A big gain of 28 as the drive continues. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Back to throw is Gray. From the gun, he'll throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Another incomplete pass there. What do you take from this game offensively?
Well, you know it's tough to really analyze for them because it is a team game, right? And let's be honest, though. The defense did them no favors in this one at all. Offense actually moved the ball. So, bottom line, film session, defense is going to be a real tough one for them. Offense, they'll get a little bit of praise.
And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. A big play here for Buffalo. 62 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game. Trying to get their tight end involved finally. That's the first time that they've looked his way. He's kind of been a forgotten man in this offensive scheme.
Yeah, didn't look his way at all in the first half. And I'll bet you the offense coordinator made a note at the half and said, let's get him involved because he could be a big-time playmaker for us.
2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. 2nd and 2. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Bills cut into that lead. The Bills offense staying out there as they'll line up and go for 2. Gray now, operating from the gun. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7.
I'm fucking chewing clock. Fuck this.
Hauschka now to send this one away following the score.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And right now, these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Right there. 54 miles. Tighten up.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Stick. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more
Block,
first down
bitch.
to help salt this one away.
Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Get the ball.
Hey, Charlie.
Here's Stick, 3rd and long. He sets to fire deep. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd
Can't
down.
check you.
This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain? Yes, they did.
Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. He was trying to hit Thomas that time. That'll bring up 2nd down. That one looks like he'll throw here. Got a man open. It's Thomas. It's a touchdown for New Orleans. Michael Thomas, his first touchdown on the year. And the Saints take advantage of field position.
Bitch been hurt all fucking year.
Cash in for 6. Lutz good on the extra point. And the lead is now 24. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's
This shit
down back shy of
playing funny, man. I just want to finish this fucking game.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And all the way down to the 35. And he's going to take this all the way down to the Saints' 35-yard line. A great run, but, you know, this is probably where the offensive coordinator is saying, geez, we could have used a couple of these earlier in the game.
Hey, he's probably telling the head coach, well, talk to the run game coordinator about that. I just called the plays. We should have had this going right from the beginning.
All told, it's an even 30 and a first down.
How about that, partner? That's a gutsy run, a physical run, an explosive run, and he's inside the 10-yard line now. I don't know if you hand it to him again on this play, but make the defense think that you will, and maybe you have some options off of it.
Looking to throw. Gray.
You don't just keep doing me that.
There as his guys will get the football back. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Fourth quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
On 2nd and 10, it's Stick. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow, some way, they make plays on the football, and sometimes you're there too soon.
He's going to air this thing out deep for Thomas, and that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. They'll try and run this. It's Pumphrey looking for
Get the fuck it. Fuck it.
Line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts.
I ain't called timeout.
With 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. They'll run again with Pumphrey. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down. But Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you still think you can do it.